Justice James Omotosho will on November 20 deliver judgment on the terrorism trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Barrister, how does this terrorism trial of a man who is seeking self-determination reflect on the texture of justice in a country where non-terrorists are pardoned, rehabilitated, and reintegrated to society?
These are part of the anomaly in our Nigerian setting. Because up to tomorrow, nobody has answered that question. Why is Nnamdi Kanu being persecuted?
Alright, depending on your time zone and your location. That's about the 17th day of November 2025. From today, offer 72 hours to the day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu game going to appear in a court. Like Omotosho said, the judgment day, which is on 20th of November 2025. That will Monday. I don't know my favorite Monday, but I was able to did not a minute or two especially at this time that the due day is already by the corner. Was like what is actually going to play out in court. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not be convicted on a repealed law, on a law that doesn't exist. I mean, he has been clamoring and saying, show me the law back in. Show me the law. No law was presented. Show me the law. What is actually going to happen that day, because and it is going to end in the favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Just somewhere so during the week that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has actually filed a document to the CJN, telling him to actually command those in charge of his case to actually stop his case because of a repealed law, a law that is not backing the charges on him. So if I put the updates now, then this particular video from Barrister Darlington, where he was actually interviewed a few hours ago concerning this ongoing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's persecution. After that video, videos on the play, watch, a whole lot of people are beginning to voice out concerning this Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case. So I wouldn't want to say much. I want you guys to watch the video, share your thoughts and your opinions on the comment section in your bottom to start this video. Can just always write with you, because a whole lot of things was actually discussed in this particular video. Watch the video and do not forget I can be able to follow updates and this particular platform called YouTrading. A whole lot of people who have joined it, during the since the time I talked about it, have actually been testified. I'll play you guys a video conversation within I and somebody in Italy. Only I joined this trading. The very first day I joined the YouTrading and started trading after I taught him and coached him. He made $63 for himself. I'll play you guys the video after this video. When we get our conversation, you hear the conversation and then his testimony, and then you now watch more details and more information you need to know about this YouTrading app and how it works. YouTrading is not like the normal platform, because a whole lot of people have lost their money in the search for a better platform. I'm just using this opportunity to tell you that YouTrading is here for you, and it is legit. Because your capital is not your Bybit. This is not a platform where you can all your money, your capital into their own account. Your capital will be right there in your exchange, either your Bybit or your Binance. Then from there, you connect your trading app to your exchange. Your capital now run with the trading and return profit every day. Withdrawals every day. A particular day for withdrawal. So I don't want to say much. Watch the video. Make sure you watch to the end. There are more details and more information in this video. Share your thoughts and do not forget, share the video.
I don't see any reasonable person that will say Nnamdi Kanu have done something that nobody have done in Nigeria. The worst crime and all that. Nobody can accuse him of that, because we have seen terrorists being pampered by the government. I'm talking of people who have sacked an entire village, killed them, confiscate them and their property, and they're collecting ransom, running a parallel government, which IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu never did in the South. So, on what ground are you persecuting him? When he was arrested, did you see one small penknife in his hand? Not to talk of gun. The first thing that identifies a terrorist is what? Gun. Instrument of force. That's the first thing. That's the weapon they carry, gun. To enforce and terrorize people. So, since we didn't find any within Nnamdi Kanu, where is the terrorism we are talking about? A spoken words. A spoken word that people have said more than. The one they told the Tinubu's wife, what happened to the man? If you are talking like that. The man that came out and threatened Tinubu's wife with death.
Okay, now Barrister, before we leave, I'd like for you to wrap up with your concluding thought.
I am not going to speculate. The matter is left for Justice Omotosho.
Okay.
So his conscience will tell him what to do, whether this young man is actually being prosecuted or persecuted. Nnamdi Kanu is already becoming, he's becoming so unsettled because of what is going on. But what I will not agree is that there is no terrorism act in Nigeria. From the time this is started, the federal government and the state national assembly, they came out with a law, Terrorism Prevention Act.
Okay.
I think in 2010 or 2011, which was amended in 2022. So it's there.
Okay, so it's not been expunged from
how can that happen?
Okay.
And with all these things that are going on, so which law are you using to try them? So there must be a law. I don't know why he says that there
okay,
is no,
all right then.
no
Thank you very much, Barrister Darlington.
There is such a thing. It's just that Nnamdi Kanu is saying he is not a terrorist.
Okay.
That is what she should be holding on.
Nnamdi Kanu is saying he is not a terrorist.
He's not a terrorist,
and that is
yes.
what he's holding on.
Yes.
Now, this would be a good place to end this conversation. I must say a very big thank you to you, Barrister Darlington Agbomo. I always appreciate your presence on Political Lens. Thanks for coming, and I hope that we can do this some other time.
The ball is in your court.
I titled this message 48 hours, 47 minutes to the freedom of Biafrans. You just finished watch this clip, right? Where Barrister Darlington explains everything in a very plain manner. You can never charge somebody with a repealed law. A law that does not exist is what Nigeria is using to charge Nnamdi Kanu, while the so-called bandits are being given preferential treatment. In fact, the kind of treatment they are giving to them, one of their brigadier and 4 other military officers have been murdered. In fact, the brigadier general was beheaded. These are the people who's supposed to be in that position where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. But no, tomorrow they will still call that same idiot to come and sit down for negotiations. So, in case when you watch the video and say you are wondering why must I use 48 hours to Biafran's freedom, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. The whole Biafrans are in detention. If you don't know, just know it now. Me and you, including those who don't even agree with the Biafra ideology, as long as Nnamdi Kanu speaks that your language, Igbo, every Igbo man is in detention. So if they cripple Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have crippled the whole Biafrans. If they set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents the whole Biafrans. The whole Biafrans is free. You can argue it for all I care, but this is the gospel truth, and it is nothing but the truth. Biafrans, IPOB, Omuigbo, the whole Southeasterners, in fact, the whole old Eastern region are all in captivity. For good 10 good years, for 10 good years, we have been going up and down. Massaging their ego, going to beg them. We are going to beg them. Why they are the one going to beg bandits to come for negotiations? Even bandits, we give them condition that if you are a policeman or a military coming to that negotiation, that you can never wear any military uniform or police uniform. If you appear there with any uniform, your own is gone, and they will pay it. That was why you see each time they have this peace deal, you hardly see a policeman or military with their uniform. The ones you will see with their uniform, all those ones you see in military uniform and police are the bandits. They are the bandits. They're the ones who are supposed to appear in uniform, appear in mufti. Then you will see them as ordinary farmers that come to negotiate so that they will go to their farm. You see the kind of game they are playing. Who give them that initiative? The same Nigerian government, whom they are going there to negotiate. And then you have the audacity to come and tell me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have committed crime and they need to be sentenced to death or life imprisonment. Tom that will fire anybody who will make such suggestion. Come to think of it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already went to Supreme Court. They will never charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or convict him without not hearing the case of a higher court, which is the Supreme Court. See, Nigeria will get sense and will get sense by force. Trump has everything. They have everything they want to do to Nigeria. Just waiting for after 20th. Then they will see the one way past BRG. Are you hearing me now? They will see the one way past Biati. The opportunity have given to them for them to do the right thing, but they wasted all the whole opportunities. Now is the day time. 48 hours, 47 minutes to the freedom of the whole Igbos. Emphasis on the whole Igbos. If you are thinking that you are rich, you don't support IPOB or what they are doing, and for that, it doesn't concern you. That means you must be sick upstairs. I repeat, you must be sick upstairs. When Bello Badejo, the Mieti Allah Kute Ho president, who was captured with catch of arms, they even killed a retired military general in Bauchi. When they captured him, all the whole Fulanis, including the one in Western Sahel, Somalia and the rest of them, all of them gathered and said, if they don't free this man now, Nigeria will be on fire. What happened? They say, we have to release him for national unity because they threatened. Then why are they still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because our own people, we the Igbos, are going to beg them. If you give these people condition that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, all those ones National Assembly, my brother, that in fact we are going to boycott everything you are doing. If we are not part of this country again, and they must surely do it. But look at them now. Everybody will come today. We are pleading with the president. I know he's a man of honor. They will even press that frog that look like a human being. I know he's a man of honor, and I've already he fight for democracy. Who fought for democracy? Somebody who is helping our battle to loot. Nadeko was built on the head of Tinubu, not to fight democracy, but to fight the military for their own gain. And then you come here to gaslight us. He fought for democracy. With democracy he fought. The person who fought for democracy is the one who is arresting minors and charging them for terrorism and treasonable felony. And you come today or tomorrow to gaslight me to move for democracy. Thunder will fire anybody who made that comment. Even if you are elder, I don't care about your grey hair. Thunder will fire anybody who made that statement. Tell me any of all these our so-called politicians who can stood on their ground and said this man had to do the right thing, otherwise this is going to happen. The crude oil is coming from your land, natural gas is coming from your land, the coal is coming from your land, limestone is coming from your land, salt is coming from your land, salt of the nation, Ebonyi State. Yet you will come president and do the right thing. He's a father of the nation. None of them have ever come out and stood on the ground and said, Tinubu, you are doing the wrong thing. You better free this young man. All these negotiations is a wake-up call to all of us, including our so-called political fools, political fools in the southeast, to wake up and say, oh, so you have right to negotiate with all these ones, but you cannot come and sit with us and say, okay, what are we going to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You see the reason why I said that these people are the ones who are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and some people will say it is a lie. That Tinubu, the box turned on Tinubu's table. Because if I come to you now, I'm giving you expo. Now look at what I'm going to write in exam. Then on the day of exam, I will be in your front or your back, and you try to ask me something, I will lambast you in front of the vigilator or the person, the supervisor supervising that exam. Now what? Come on, but I have given you the expo on what to write. That's exactly what our politicians are doing. They have already told this man, don't release him, and then they will come to social media, most especially Arise TV or TVC. Yes, we have been pleading with Mr. President. You are working on the ground. According to Benjamin Kalu, all of them, we are working on the ground to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. And 28th are the day that they are going to deliver judgment. And let me just make this, now this is not my wish, but according to what I think, Tinubu want the judiciary to finish to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then they will then come in and say he have a presidential pardon. In other words, to cripple Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, never to agitate for Biafra again. Then if he refused it, I don't want that presidential pardon, then they will abandon him there and say, okay, we want to free him, and he refused. Go and mark my word, this is exactly what they want to do. They want to first of all convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then when they say, they will come now and say, okay, we have pardoned him, and then the whole world will be clapping for them. Look at these people. You abandon all the whole laws, even the ones you are signatory to. You didn't do it. Even Kenya government and the court have ruled that you are at fault You came to our country and abduct this man, and they charge Kenya for allowing such impunity to happen in their soil. That they must surely pay 120 million Kenya shillings, which is about 10 million or thereabout, 10 million naira. And then Nigeria government sees too, because our politicians have already told them, don't release him. We keep on just making them to believe that we are working. Tomorrow, what they call it, Abadebe will come. We are pleading with our president. Obiagocha will come. We are pleading with our president. Maxwell Igwechi will come. We are pleading with Mr. President. Alex Oti will come. We are working on the ground. Benjamin Kari will come. Talking the same thing, the same line, like copy and paste they are doing on X. Otis Okado will come. I know President is a father figure. He knows about everything. He fought for democracy. Then he will release him when the time is right. Then the other day, Tinubu released a statement from the presidency, and they don't want to interfere in anything that got to do with the court. But they will interfere when the court have do the dirty job, because they have already looked for any lawyer who is going to deliver the wicked and the dirtiest judgment. They didn't find Yoruba. The kind of hatred Yoruba have on you, my brother, the DSS chief, particularly Nnamdi Kanu, is a Yoruba. The prosecuting counsel, SAN Abomo Yoga, Yoruba. The judge handling Martin Nnamdi Kanu case, Yoruba. The president that seated on Martin Nnamdi Kanu's head, Yoruba. EFCC, Yoruba. And then somebody will come and tell me that, come on, we Igbos were supposed to be ashamed of ourselves. We are foolish people, including I myself. I'm not exempted. And don't even come to my comment section and tell me that not to use that kind of word. They are holding Martin Nnamdi Kanu, they are holding you and they are holding me. If that young man is out, we would have known the level the Biafra would have got. Maybe himself by now would not be here talking about all this, anything about this. They saw all these things. That was why they tried everything to make sure that they kidnap him. If possibly, buy him in Kenya, but they tried, they couldn't succeed. Because that young man, God, is still alive. Nnamdi Kanu is just like a cat with 9 lives, not 7, with 9 lives. A very sick man, but every day you see him, he looks fresh more than any other person. Even look healthier more than the people outside who think that they are consuming, they are eating cash. And then you will come to my comment and tell me that what I'm using is not appropriate. My brother, me and you, we are the highest mumu as long as Nigeria is concerned. If Martin Nnamdi Kanu happens to be a Yoruba man, he can never be there. If Martin Nnamdi Kanu happens to be an Hausa man, Hausa not Fulani, he cannot be there. If you're Fulani, under 24 hours, they will free him. But our own, we are romancing them. Tinubu is going to do, we are going to meet Fabemi. You are pleading with them. The same people is sending Sekugumi to go inside forest and negotiate with Bello Tunji, whom the military will come out on the general public and announce to us that Bello Tunji have been declared wanted with 5 million bounty on his head, and anybody that helped them to catch up Bello Tunji. What happened to your surveillance? The US, who is up there, are watching everything that is happening. And then when they want to strike, you tell me that no, they are coming to attack. No, they are coming to waste all the whole terrorists, not you. So they keep on gaslighting the gullible Nigerians, and they buy that nonsense fake story that US is coming to steal your resources and then attack you, and their country will never remain the same. They will be pointing out other countries. Other countries are pointing, their case is not the same thing with Nigeria. Nigeria own is, they are trying to Islamize Nigeria, and they want to wipe out anyone who refuses to accept Islam. I don't talk too much, you. I beg, let us dissect the comment section. Don't forget, 48 hours, 47 minutes. Okay, 48 hours, 40 minutes to the freedom of Martin Nnamdi Kanu, or rather, to the freedom of the whole Biafrans, whether you believe it or not. Here are some comments, and then we'll round up. Finger GMC one said, no Biafra, no peace for the zoo. Obinna said, Obinna or Azrike have there show him the. Collins said, Oyendu has won the zoo. Anyway, my people are begging here, we will take back break. More of these is coming your way. Just like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. Yokulora will always be here to serve you. Please follow us on all our social media handles. In fact, follow us like your village people. And as you do that, may my God and Chukwu Okiabiama bless you, meet you, and protect you from all these evil eyes and evil doers everywhere. And it shall be well with all of us. I'm out.